Yeah, so Jade uses a super unique security model. So we'll try to walk through a little bit, but it is as secure as a secure element with more transparency because it is open source. There's no secure element that's under NDAs and stuff. It also allows us to use commodity hardware, which is less expensive, and we can pass those savings on to users. And it also lets us stay DIY potential stays open, so people can build their own Jade if they want to. And that's not possible with secure elements. So to kind of walk through how we do that exactly is start from the beginning. When you get a Jade, you set up your wallet, and it's right away encrypted with a key that can only be decrypted with something that we call a blind oracle. So when you want to go unlock your Jade, you go in, type in your PIN, and this decryption key is not on your Jade. It's with the blind oracle. When you type in the right PIN, the blind oracle will decrypt your wallet for you. So this is similar to a secure element, except instead of the decryption key being in the secure element on the same device that you're using, it's somewhere else in a remote location. Jade is really cool in that fact because it's kind of a blend of a stateless plus secure element design where if you have your hands on a Jade, you can't do anything with it. There's no secret to extract because the decryption key is not on the device. It's somewhere else. But also, it has the convenience of a secure element. You don't have to use it like a stateless device where you have to enter the recovery phrase every time, the seed phrase, or scan a QR code, because you can just use it with PIN. So it's convenient in that way. Oracle is open source. So you can run it on your laptop, Raspberry Pi. We're working on an Umbrel Start9 Node in a Box implementation where you can just download it, get your blind oracle running on your own device, and connect Jade to that. So that would be one way to get around that, which still would require your companion device to have internet to connect to that. The second way around this is you can use Jade statelessly as well. So if you don't want any blind oracle, you don't want to deal with any of that stuff for whatever reason, you can use Jade statelessly, kind of like a seed signer, where you would enter the recovery phrase manually or scan a QR code. And we started supporting seed QR in the past few months, so you can use that too, as well as a couple other QR formats. Camera released about a month ago, I would say. It's a fun fact, it's always been in use actually for the stateless kind of use case in case the blind oracle is down, but it didn't really make a ton of sense until seed QR implementation got in there. It's hard to make a seed phrase QR code safely without that. So getting that in was huge. And then also just finally enabling the camera to do like you're seeing here in the video, where instead of communicating with your companion app using Bluetooth or USB, constantly connected, some people don't like that, you're just scanning a PSVT, signing it on Jade, and then Jade will display a QR code on its device for your phone to sign. And so it's a really cool way to transfer data where you are physically deciding when there's data transferred onto your Jade. Instead of being plugged in, I guess you don't always really know if it's constantly connected, but when you're using camera like this, you have to be scanning something in order to get data onto your Jade. So, but the camera was really more of, this kind of implementation was really more of a compatibility boost. So because these QR code standards are all kind of becoming standard, all these apps that use QR codes use something called BCUR. So it's essentially like a really easy way to get integration with a bunch of apps quickly. So you can see no Bluetooth connection needed, so no implementation Bluetooth-wise, working with the app to do that. It just, you enable the camera with Jade to read these things, and right away it works with 4 different apps: Blue Wallet, Nunchuck, Sparrow, Spectre, with little to no extra work on their end. Sparrow, Spectre, for example, added us on it as a device that you can use, but you don't have to do that. You could do just a generic QR code. So camera is huge for compatibility.